Okay, so this afternoon we have, oh, that's Buddy Boy in the background there. We have the Philly Blunts. I have not smoked Philly Blunts in a long time. Titans I smoke, but the Blunt I usually shy away from. It's basically a Corona. Comes wrapped in foil, 5 to a package. And it is a spun cigar like most machine maids are. They spin it around that little loop as a needle when it's spinning around in the machine, and that's why you have the pre-punch. But if you don't cut off the end, if you don't trim it up some, you'll get that tar out the back of the cigar. So always, regardless of whether it's a spun cigar and has that opening in the back or not, clip the end. It'll pay off benefits for you. History behind these blunts, they've been around since like 1910 or so. And it was originally called Bayou Brothers Tobacco, or Bayou Brothers Handmade Philadelphia Cigars. And it was the smoking public that shortened the name to Phillies. And during the 50s, Uncle Milty, Mr. TV himself, Milton Berle, hawked these cigars on his television program, even though he himself always smoked Cuban cigars. And as a matter of fact, George Burns smoked El Productos all his life. And he was sent 300 El Producto Queens every month. And Milton Berle used to rag on him for smoking those nasty cigars. But George hung true. It's what he smoked, it's what he liked. And he represented El Producto for years. I don't even think El Productos are being made. They were bought out by the same company that owns Phillies. So there you had some competition dwindle between themselves. So back to the Philly Blunt. Like all machine-made cigars, it's very mild, has a slightly sweet taste because of the homogenized tobacco sheet wrapper. None of these cigars use a natural leaf wrapper. The Phillies, the King Edwards, the Swisher Sweets, just about every major machine-made cigar uses the White Owls, some of the other brands use homogenized tobacco sheet wrapper because they make the paper or the wrapper out of bits and pieces of tobacco that would otherwise go to waste. So being conscientious about their bottom line, they make a paper, very thin, very easy sheet of paper that they use as a wrapper, and it is tobacco paper. The result of that homogenized tobacco sheet that they use for wrapper is a couple of things. Number one, the burn usually isn't that good, or if it is, in the case of White Owls, the burn is always good. But the ash just doesn't hold together like a natural sheet wrapper would, or a natural tobacco leaf wrapper would. So you're constantly tapping the ash, and they don't burn as nicely. This one's burning okay. Once again, it is very mild through the retrohale, through the nasal passages. It is a ginger taste, or a graham cracker taste, or even a vanilla wafer taste. It's pleasant, and it is very, very mild, which is what these cigars always claim to be. I had a guy mention to me. He said, "What would these cigars taste like if we took them out of the wrapper and put them in our humidors?" And that's not what these cigars are designed to be. These are dry cigars. They're designed to be smoked just the way they are. If you take them out and you put them in your humidor, you'll just ruin them. Okay, so how does this compare to some of the other cigars? About the same, actually. It's about a 3 out of a 5. The Titans I prefer not only because they're a bigger cigar, they're a Longsdale, a 44, ring by about 6.5 inches. They just have a little bit more draw, a little bit more flavor to them. Although this is not bad. You get what you pay for, basically, which is about $4 a pack, $4 for 5 out of these. And I haven't really smoked the blunts because I usually tend to go for the Titans. But they are very mild and they taste good. So there it is. So if you've smoked this cigar, there it is with the ash again. You can see how it's just coming apart. If you smoke these cigars and you like these cigars, please comment down below. If you don't, same thing. Comment down below. Let me know what you think of these cigars. Okay, so there we have the Philly Blunt. We're about 5 minutes into it. This cigar should last me about 15-20 minutes max, which is another reason why I like these. I don't have to spend an hour smoking them. All right, it's a pleasant cigar. Once again, about a 3 out of 5. Okay. Once again, sound off. Let me know how you feel about these cigars. Take care and good day.